Assalamualaikum and hi to our beloved lecturer, Dr. Saiful Azlan Abdul. First of all, I will introduce myself. My name is AINA AQILAH binti Burhanuddin and my friend is Amira Emir binti Emir HISHAM and we are from BA2325D and we will be presenting about the company named Ernst and Young. Ernst and Young resulted from several mergers of ancestor firms over the last century and a half, which were founded in 1849 in England as Hardin and Pulleyn. It was given several names until 1989. It was named as Ernst and Young until a rebranding campaign officially changed its name to EY in 2013. Ernst and Young is a worldwide professional services partnership. EY is one of the world leading professional services network. It is classified as one of the big four accounting firms with Deloitte, KPMG, and PwC. It's primarily provide assurance, tax, information technology services, consulting, and advisory services to its clients. As for mission, at EY, their purpose is building a better working world. The insight and quality services they provide help build trust and confidence in the capital market and in economies the world over. For vision, building the workplace of the future at EY, a place that's smarter, more inclusive, dynamic, and flexible. They are embracing change and helping their client to adapt to create more inclusive and economic growth. Ernst and Young resulted from several mergers of ancestor firms over the last century and a half, which were founded in 1849 in England as Hardin and Pulleyn. It was given several names until 1989. It was named as Ernst and Young until a rebranding campaign officially changed its name to EY in 2013. Ernst and Young is a worldwide professional services partnership. EY is one of the world leading professional services network. It is classified as one of the big four accounting firms with Deloitte, KPMG, and PwC. It's primarily provide assurance, tax, information technology services, consulting, and advisory services. As for the business activities, EY runs a number of active services to provide to their clients. Among them is transaction and corporate finance, law, tax, and assurance.
Now, allow me to present on financial Ernst and Young. First thing first, as per my knowledge, EY does not provide any real-time market share information particular to its company. However, as for the capital or market value of EY, is that EY participate in BV acquire 100% of share of the Voice of Domestic Worker or known as VODW, Marketing and Management Consultant BV, back in 2018. After the acquisition, the name has been changed to EY VODW BV. In the meantime, the parent company was able to meet the enhanced solvency requirement in tenders, particularly from the public sector, by receiving a capital increase of 250 million in 2021-2022. The company aims to be above 25% in terms of solvency ratio. The solvency ratio is 27.5 at year's end. Next, as for the revenue, EY generated almost 50 billion, which is nearly 5 times compared to 2 decades ago, where it only brought 9 billion. Also, EY made around $24 billion in revenue in the America in 2023. As for the net income, EY never exposed any information regarding it. However, the total comprehensive income of the parent company was 58 million in the year of 2020 2021. In contrast to a profit of 58 million in 2020-2021, the parent company recorded a profit of 60 million for 2021-2022. Furthermore, as one of the big four accounting companies, EY is up against other significant businesses in the field of professional services, which also include Accenture, Deloitte, and KPMG. The first competitor is Accenture, is a provider of strategy, consulting, interactive technology, and operation services, where it is a public company that was established in 1951 in Dublin. The company business segment are management consulting, outsourcing, and supply chain management, where it has over 700,000 employees all over 120 countries. Secondly, Deloitte is also one of the competitors. Deloitte Touch Tohmatsu, or known as DTTL, is a private company that operates as a professional service network, where it was established in 1845 in New York. The company is known for its accounting, management consulting, and tax, with over 400,000 employees throughout 150 countries that the company operates. Last but not least is KPMG, where it was established in New York on 1987 as a private company. KPMG International is a company that provides audit, tax, and advisory service. The company operates over 140 countries with 200,000 employees that work for the company.
It is very important for a company to do a SWOT analysis to further improve the company business and management by taking into account the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats that exist in a company. For EY, their strengths are varied services, skilled workforce, and global reach. For the weakness, one of it is disputes, safety of client information, and investment in R&D. For the opportunities that are in EY and needs to be taken into account is sustainable approach, stable cash flow, and easy acquisition. And lastly, the threat that needs to be paid more attention is public disputes, intense competitions, and currency fluctuation. Next, for the strategic position and action evaluation space metric is a strategic management tool that help organizations develop plans based on their competitiveness. It is divided into four quadrants. Each of it determines the best for a company based on its current situation, which is competitive, aggressive, cautious, or defensive. According to the figure, Ernst and Young are totally in the aggressive sector of the space metric. Its coordinates are 3.8 and its Y value is 3.2. Ernst and Young provide themselves as a strong competitor in this rising field. Furthermore, this evidence supports the assumption that Ernst and Young should take a more proactive edge position. It must rely on its own initiative to retain market demand. For the Boston Consulting Group metric BCG is a business planning tool used to assess the strategic position of a company's brand portfolio. From the figure, we can see that assurance and law in the star are because of their high growth and high share where market growth of assurance and law is 10% and 7%, where the market share of assurance and law is 10% and 18%. Next, transaction and corporate finance is in question mark, where the high growth is 10 and low share is 10%. Meanwhile, for tax is in the dog area because of the slow growing which is 5% and the market share is 70%.
Next, I will be present on the internal and external factor evaluation. According to the tables above, the total weight score of internal factor evaluation IFE metric is 2.41, where it is below the average score which is 2.5. On the other hand, the total weight score of external factor evaluation EFE metric is 3.26, which is above the average score. Moreover, I will talk about the internal external metric, an analytical tool for strategic management. The IE metric is used to determine the division current position and provide future strategies. However, as for the IE metric for EY company, the point falls into cell 4 of the IE metric, signifying a strong and medium score. Expand and build is how cell 4 is described, and Ernst and Young should be concentrated on intensive or integrative strategies.
In conclusion, we identified that EY is financially sound and has achieved a significant competitive advantage in a growing and stable business operation. According to the Boston Consulting Group or BCG metric, assurance and law market growth is 10% and 7%, while the market share is assurance and law is 10% and 18%. Other than that, we identify the organization IE metrics and the results show that the point is assigned to IV of the internal external IE metric, indicating a strong and medium score. Finally, we believe EY has a significant presence in the separate market. The operation produces constant growth and profit.
Last but not least, even though Ernst and Young is one of the big four company, there are also some recommendations that can be made on the company to ensure to support EY's continued success, ensuring financial stability, responsible business practice, and strategic alignment with societal well-being. Firstly, EY should enhance its market visibility by providing regular updates on the company performance or real-time market share information, as well as consider selectively disclosing financial information to the public, even as a private firm. This can enhance transparency of the company image and reputation, as well as attract investors to invest on the company. Secondly, the company should pay attention on employee growth and well-being, as this may help to sustain a high standard of knowledge and outstanding service. Promote open discussion within workload concern by providing teams sufficient resources to support them whenever necessary to avoid burnout due to massive workload. Positive workplace environment can be fostered through programs like comprehensive help package and flexible work schedules. Lastly, EY should invest in R&D development in order to maintain market competitiveness by providing cutting-edge services and solutions to meet the needs of clients and emerging developments in the marketplace, such as blockchain technology, artificial intelligence, and machine learning, that EY can lead the way in redefining established business frameworks and setting the standard for the future. That's all from us. Thank you.